Hello tribe, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm with a very interesting one. So a lot of you have a question in your mind that you want an answer for when it comes to readings, and this reading will be it. This reading will be very interesting. I think one of the most interesting ones I've done so far, because I'm going to be using my envelopes. I'm going to be using the Book of Answers. So we're going to be using different things, different messages will be coming through, and I will try to give you an overall message when it comes to tarot. But mostly I will want you to concentrate on one or two questions, doesn't matter how many you have in your head, and yeah, we're gonna have answers from the envelopes and the Book of Answers. So that's going to be a very interesting one. So go ahead and pick from my intuitive deck. As usual, guys, I am using my abstract deck, whoever is new here. So for pile number one, we have this card over here. I hope you can see that. For pile number two, we have this intuitive card over here. For pile number three, we have this intuitive card over here. And for pile number four, we have this intuitive card over here. So stop the video if you need some more time, and I'm going to catch you in timestamps. Hello, pile number one people. So I have drawn cards for you as well, and I'm gonna try to keep it as abstract as possible, but I've asked Tarot, what is it that you're inquiring about? So for some of you, there is going to be a situation that involves some kind of brand new or fresh feelings, or something that is not explored completely, right? And then for some others of you, I do see the situation involves some kind of competition or arguments here. If it's not your storyline, if it's not something that you are inquiring about, just continue watching, because we're going to have a lot of other things coming through. So as advice for you what to do regarding the situation, there is two scenarios. So for some of you, this is saying, do not get involved in meaningless arguments, because no one is going to be a winner in this situation, and really seek for your own sunshine. You don't need to get involved in such situations. This is saying freedom is coming through here. Seek for your own emotional freedom here, and happiness, especially when it comes to the Sun card. Now for some others of you, down below over here, we've got Seven of Swords and Nine of Pentacles, and this is saying whoever is inquiring about business, this is saying what you should be doing is not telling every person about your ideas, and this has been coming through quite a lot lately. I don't know what is going on here, but this is saying maybe try to keep some things for yourself, but keep the situation as fair as possible. Fairness is a big deal here, okay? And really concentrate on the business ideas and your own independence regarding business, or independence regarding your own self. That's a big deal too. So independence and happiness, these are two main things that you should be aiming for in this situation, okay? So let me now think of your questions, guys, okay? Because I'm gonna start pulling from my envelopes, and they're going to be messages, and I'm not going to interpret them, because these will be your answer. So if it's not your answer, if it doesn't vibe, wait for it, because I'm going to have the Book of Answers with myself too. So just leave those messages for other people, okay? So let's see what we have here. What's going to pop out for pile number one? Okay, that one wants to come out. We need a couple of more. That one is like, take me. Okay, wow, that flew. Right, let's see what's happening here. Job. So for some of you, that was a job situation that you're inquiring about, right? So there is something about your work and independence here. When it comes to that, this is saying keep some things to yourself. Okay, not everything has to be shared between people. Rich. Okay, some of you want to be super abundant here. Would it be material or would it be emotional wealth, right? And then we have spring. So for some of you, if you're looking for an answer time-wise, we have spring cards. Now, I'm going to take the book of answers and let's see where we land at. So I'm going to do 3 times, okay? You could find yourself unable to compromise, and probably a lot of you are feeling this way right now, don't you? Okay, one more time. Don't hesitate. So if some of you were a little bit like, I'm not sure if I should do that, or I don't know, I'm fearful. Okay, this is saying don't hesitate unless your intuition tells you otherwise. Intuition should be your only guide. And one more. Get a clearer view. And I feel like there is one more. Settle it soon. Okay, so that's very, very interesting. I would like to pull a couple of cards as overall advice here. What is the situation asking you to do or how to be? Okay, that one was to pop out. We have destruction. Don't be afraid of this, okay? This is basically saying finish something that has to be finished in your life, or tear down some of the walls when it comes to uncertainty, I'm hearing, okay? Then we've got healing. And then we have illusion. Okay, so there was something that was related to seeing clearly, right? So this is saying get rid of illusions of some sorts. Okay, so that everything has to be very straightforward for pile number 1. Whatever the decision you're trying to make, this is saying don't get involved in a drama to start with. Okay, you don't need drama, pile number 1. Drama should be avoided over here. Okay, would it be you asking about some kind of competition? Would it be work? Would it be relationships, right? Do not compete, this is saying, with others. Seek for your own sunshine. Then when it comes to some others of you, this is saying do not hide information or be open with people, okay? But that's when it comes to your emotional self. When it comes to business, this is saying maybe don't share the valuable information just with anyone. So be kind of a little bit cautious when it comes to business. I don't want to make you paranoid, but some things are always better to be kept for yourself, especially when it comes to ideas. So, you know, be kind of cautious whom you're sharing ideas with, because people these days might be very like, you know, oh, that's a great idea, and the next thing you know, this is someone doing whatever you said you were going to do, and it probably will hurt you in a way, you know. If you know that it's not you, just leave this message. I'm feeling that in this pile there is a lot of competitive vibe, and your cards are saying, hey, settle whatever is happening, get rid of the drama, seek for your own happiness. Independence is very strong here, and get rid of illusions, and use the rest of the answers from the book or from the envelopes, whatever vibes with your situation. And I'm gonna catch you next time. Bye for now. Hello, pile 2 people. So very interesting scenario here. If you can take a look at the cards, I mean, come on. So I've asked these 2 cards, what is it that you're inquiring about, or just give me an indication of what we're talking about here. It doesn't necessarily have to be for every single one of you, but for some of you it will make sense. So in some situations I do see someone dealing with some kind of loss. In other situations I do see someone wanting to move swiftly somewhere else or towards someone else, okay? So whatever the situation here, this is saying what you should be doing, you should really concentrate on, I don't know why, but collaboration and sharing your voice when it comes to others. I mean, take a look at this card over here, right? This is saying, I am going to share my voice and I'm going to teach you, all of you, whoever is coming towards me, right? And I'm going to share my voice. Sharing voice is very, very strong here. And this is saying whoever is dealing with some kind of oppression or some kind of, or a controlling person, let's say, right? This is saying you shouldn't be looking the same way that this person is looking when it comes to being controlled or manipulated. That's the message for maybe one or two of you here. Now, for others of you, because I feel like, you see, I feel like you're kind of on the way to that controlling environment, and you should be out of it. Okay, you should be going the other way. That this way doesn't belong to your life path, on your path. It's leading you to a different path that's not yours. Okay. Now, for others of you, the collaboration will be very important. So this is saying collaborate with people and teach people. If you are a teacher, that's going to be great for you. This is a lot. This vibe for pile number 2. There is whatever the loss you're dealing with. This is somehow putting you on a track of some sorts. And losses can be very difficult in life, but this is saying this might open your eyes to something different in life. Doesn't matter how difficult something has been to you in the past, it will somehow shift you where you have to be. So start thinking about your questions, guys, here. If you hadn't them answered just yet, I'm going to be pulling from my envelopes and see what messages we have from them, and then we're going to be pulling. I feel like for you guys, I kind of want to spread them and pick them. I don't know why. Yep, that one. Okay, that one. And I feel like 2 of these. And let's see what we have here. So these can be talking about season, can be talking about a person. So I'm not gonna interpret them too much for you guys, because I feel like you'll know what that's talking about. We have divorce. So some of you, as I told you before, right, was going through some kind of loss here, and it doesn't have to be an actual divorce, but for some of you it might be. We have balance yourself. We have, wow, love yourself first. Okay, these go very well together. And we have nature. So nature and balance yourself and love yourself first is very strong here. This is all about, hey, come back to this state of peace. You will come back to this state of peace. Those who are wondering, okay, whatever the loss here, whatever the journey you take in, it feels like it's going to bring you self-love and peace and balance. But you have to spend more time outside. I'm feeling pile number 2, whatever you're asking about, in order to make this better for yourself. So let's take the Book of Answers and let's see where we're gonna stop. Ready? Okay, I feel like I wanted to stop very quickly. It is sure to make things interesting. Okay. Watch your step as you go. Oh, not that one. Count to 10. Ask again. Some of you are very lost, it seems like. You're like, I don't know what to do. And this is saying, again, that count to 10 for me sounds like breathe in and breathe out, and then come back on track, balance yourself, and ask again. So that ask again is more about, hey, calm your mind down. Don't be so stressed about this. You really let it go. And then what else? I'm not moving. I'm literally holding it with one hand. It says mishaps are highly probable, and then one more, we're gonna stop. Respect the rules. So someone might have disrespected the rules here. I'm seeing with that divorce card. For me, this is like someone wasn't playing right, or there was some kind of situation that could have gone much better but didn't. It's something about someone not doing 100%, or in general some kind of, someone is upset here. But it seems like you guys belong to belong in a place where you can spread your word. It's something about you belonging in a place where of order. You have, everything has to be in order in your life. Collaborations will be important, okay? Trip of some sort towards someone or somewhere will be important. But share your voice and share your experiences with those who are not as knowledgeable or those who are not as experienced. This is going to be a really good time for you to really spread the word about something that has happened to you in the past, or something that you are very passionate about, okay? So that's what I have for pile number 2, and I'm gonna see you next time. Bye for now. Hello, my pile 3 people. So I've asked cards, what is it that you might be possibly inquiring about? And we have these 2 over here. What this is telling me, someone is inquiring about the situation that has put someone in a very, very stuck mindset, or in a very dark place. Honestly, I don't like seeing these 2 cards together, and I don't like seeing one of them on their own, you know. This is all about, for some of you, this is going to be regarding the home life of some sorts, something regarding your home that you were worried about. This is someone who is like, oh my God, this shit happened, and I'm like, I don't know what to go anymore. I don't know what to do. For a lot of you guys, this is all about you carrying too much. But you carrying too much, more so when it comes to your own thoughts. So right now might be a situation of you trying to get out of your head, trying to make it easier for yourself, trying to make life a little bit less stressful and burdensome, okay? Because someone has been carrying too much for too long here, and this is saying, I think it's time for you to let go of this. You can't even see where to go next anymore, because you're carrying so much in your head and also in your physical body, okay? So this is saying, hey, stop carrying so much, and let's see what cards are gonna be advising you. So for now, cards are saying, start seeing the situation from a positive point of view, because I feel like you're very concentrated on the negative mindset, and that's why it keeps you bound. It keeps you really, really bound here. Now, the other thing here is, it's very strange, because the Knight of Swords is one of the fastest moving knights, but not in this deck. This knight is very closed off. He has armor on, and this is saying, I think it's time to share or speak about something. Stop guarding your heart, pile number 3s. It's time to stop guarding your heart and stop holding on to something that seems too difficult. Share your burdens. Share your load with people. But especially take it easy for yourself now, because we've got the Hanged Man. This is saying, once you start approaching the situation from a more realistic mindset, from more optimistic mindset, okay, not being in that dark space constantly and concentrating on that, is when you'll start seeing, and you see, I would just want to go, oh, I just want to let go, you know. And it's really difficult for me even to explain what I'm feeling here, because there is a feeling of anxiety together with pressure in my chest area, together with heavy load on my shoulders, you know, but like physically too. And this is saying, it's time to let it go. Let go, okay? And it's going to take time, this is saying, and give yourself that time. Give yourself time to open up to people, to share your emotions, to share your problems, financial problems even here, and share your thoughts with others. Take it easy, don't rush. Don't rush right now. Take time to really concentrate on that healing and see, is that pentacle something that you want to keep holding on to, right? Doesn't matter what that pentacle represents to you in this case, because it seems like that pentacle is not helping you to move through that winter very swiftly. And you probably have been stuck in one place for a little too long, okay? So the load that you're carrying with you, think about it. Is there something that you carry, is it worth it? A question for you to answer. Is it worth it? What is it bringing you? Is it bringing you more pressure? Is it bringing you more depression? Or is it bringing you joy? If it's not bringing you joy, drop it. Drop whatever is not bringing you joy, okay? So let's take my envelopes and let's see what messages we have. I'm not going to interpret those because I'm going to leave the messages with you. So think of the question that you have in your mind, and I'm going to be choosing a couple of them for you. I feel like I want that one. And yeah, that one actually. And let's see what we have. So these messages will not be for all of you guys. It's gonna be very specific. Bear with me because I'm gonna be using the Book of Answers here as well. We have divorce. It came in the last pile as well, that divorce card. Okay, so someone might be going through separation of some sorts. We have park. And we have study. Okay, and now let's take the Book of Answers and let's see what's up here. Okay, let's do this. Don't hesitate. If you don't resist, and then that one wants to kind of go up there, so let's do it. Don't ignore the obvious. That makes sense, guys, because there is something that you're not seeing right now because you don't want to see. Okay, this is saying don't ignore the obvious. You can take this off and you can start living your best life. Okay, it is not significant. So something is not significant that you think that it is, or if you know what that is answering for you, so just have it your way. Okay, and one more. Reprioritize what is important. So there's an order that is needed for this pile. An order of putting your thoughts together, grounding yourself, really thinking, is it worth it? Is something worth your time? Or is someone worth your time? Whatever the situation, okay? Last one, and I'm going to leave you with that message. You must, well, you must. Let's see what you must. No. So it means you must not. For some of you, that's the answer to the question you have in your mind. So don't take my interpretations, okay? For some others, you must is the answer as well. So I'm going to try to keep it as open as I can here. There are so many questions you guys are asking probably in your heads at the same time. But whatever the situation, the main thing here is let go of something that is burdening your life, because that's not something that you should be holding on to. You need to turn around and start seeing that sun behind you, okay? And I wish you the best, and I'm going to catch you next time. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 4 people. So I've asked cards. We're starting with tarot. I've asked cards, what is it that you guys... Sorry, I forgot to put my mic on. There we go. What is it that you might be possibly asking about? So obviously it's not going to be for everyone, but just to put it out there, some of you don't know which way to go, which direction to choose, right? So we're starting with 2 of Pentacles in this deck especially. This is someone who's juggling a couple of things at the same time, and they're like, which way do I choose from now on? I don't know which way to go. And I really cannot make up my mind. Okay, we're gonna talk about the advice further on, what you should be doing. And then we have the Moon card, and this is all about, some of you are inquiring about your own worth, I feel like, or how worthy you are of something, okay, or someone. This thing you would be girl or boy, doesn't matter. This is saying, hey boy, hey girl, you don't see your own beauty. You're very young and very beautiful. Why do you look at yourself in the mirror and see yourself like that? What is it that has to be healed in you so that you change the way you see yourself in life? Or things that you are worthy or not worthy of? What does it make you feel that way? Or is there something in a childhood that kind of effed you up, or someone said something that you can't seem to really see your potential from now on, okay? From then on, actually. And whatever the situation here, guys, this is saying Moon put together with Two of Pentacles. As boring as it sounds, listen to your gut. You already know which way to go. And I'm really picking up, is it, do you want to go towards a place that is more, it's greener, meaning it's more peaceful over here, right? Or do you want to go to a place where it's a little bit bumpier? But then there is, I feel like there is more rewards to it. So there are two parts to it. One side is more grounded and peaceful, and the other one is a bit bumpy, but then you're going to have something out of it. So it's up to you guys what you want to go for. Now, when it comes to your advice, this is saying stop dimming your light. And this has been coming through for a while, okay? Drop your mask and speak your truth and keep your crown on, okay? Your crown has to be intact at all times. And you should never, ever compromise your own identity. You should never compromise when it comes to being true to yourself, okay? This is saying you're gonna see how once you start being your truest self, you're gonna see who is your real tribe over here. Now, for some others, if you are planning to take on some kind of work or do some kind of work or do something that is thought of not normal, nor in the society, okay, or something that is unusual, this is saying celebrate your own life by working on something that brings you joy, basically. Work is very important here, but whatever the work is, this is saying it has to be, you have to be very chilled and you have to be really relaxed, and this has to bring you peace and joy, whatever the situation. Okay, would it be relationships, would it be work, would it be travel, whatever you're asking about. This is saying choose the way that brings you joy and peace of mind, and allows you to be your truest self, where you have forgotten to put that mask on. You don't need that anymore. And you're very peacefully also working on your craft of some sort. Okay, so let's pull a couple of envelopes here and let's see what these want to tell us. And I'm not gonna interpret these for you, okay? So think of your questions or anything that's on your mind. We're gonna see what messages we'll get from here. Okay, I feel like that one. We have spring. We have issues. And we have depression. So some of you are battling with depression together with this moon card over here, don't ya? But this depression is very closely related to something that has happened in the past for you. Doesn't matter, things that I talked about or something completely different. Someone is going through some kind of issues that is bringing them this depression. But whatever is happening, springtime will be important. I feel like I want one more. Children for some of you. Maybe some of you are trying to have a child and you're not able, okay? And if that's your scenario, this is saying what's needed for you in order to get there is to be in this chilled state. If you do have a situation, would it be work, would it be partnership, would it be friendship, family, whatever it is, that doesn't bring you this peace of mind, this is saying that's not gonna help you. You have to be in this chilled mindset. Okay, so if you didn't get your question answered just yet, stick with me. We have book of answers that I'm gonna be using right now. Let me just get rid of these. So think of your question, and I'm gonna be probably doing 5 or 4, I'm not sure, but let's see what we have. Let's see where we land here, guys. Okay, ready? Settle it soon. Count to 10, ask again. So this is very connected to what I said to other pile. This is saying don't ask again. This is saying whatever the situation, count to 10, ask again. I'm seeing it as breathe in, breathe out, and calm your mind down in order to find the answer to this question that you're asking. And number 4 might be influential. In general, you have to really meditate and get an answer from, I feel like, a different source. So it can be your spirit guide, it can be your deceased, it can be your angels for some of you, right? This is saying whatever the question, you could also get it from the other realm. Make sense? You could, if it's not making sense to you right now, like I can't get my question answered, this is saying you're not asking in the right place right now, okay? So try to get the answers for meditation, connecting to someone or something, okay? So let's continue. Let's see what else we have. Remain flexible, okay? Remain flexible. Avoid the first solution. Okay, look, so some of you guys, you see, this is already answering the question for you. There are 2 sides to it, 2 paths to take. And this is saying avoid the first solution. So if your intuition is saying I thought so, or I knew it, this is your answer here. Okay, only for those who go like, oh my God, I thought so. Avoid the first one. Okay, so let's continue. It's going to be great. No need to worry, guys. It's going to be great. For pile number 4, I feel like you tend to overthink a little bit too much. Whatever the situation, it seems like it's connected to some kind of a decision here. Decision to go for this or go for that, or how should I act, or what should I do, okay? They're saying whatever is going to happen, it's going to turn out great for you, so you shouldn't be worrying that much. Last one. Yes, but don't force it, okay? It's a yes, but don't force it. So take that chill approach. Whatever the situation this is saying, take the chill approach to it, and everything is going to turn out great. So guys, let me know if you like these, and I'm gonna do them more often for you, and I'm gonna see you next time. Bye for now.